Hey guys, patch 1030 just dropped, and honestly, this might be the biggest update we've had yet. On top of the new Halloween event going live, they also made some massive unannounced changes to the Seasonal Dawnbreaker Seal, and if you've been grinding for that Gilded version, this update changes everything. I'm going to break down everything they changed with the seal, break down all the new rewards and content with the new event, and let you guys know what you need to know about the patch notes. Alright, let's talk about the main event of Festival of the Lost that just went live today. This event brings a brand new game mode called the Haunted Singularity. It's basically a roguelike really similar to Singularity Chaos. You go in there, clear waves of enemies, but there's a new candy collection mechanic layered on top of that. Candy drops off all the enemies as you fight, and there's new event powers that actually interact with your candy count or boost how much candy drops from each monster. It's a super fun twist that makes each run feel a bit different, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It looks like there's 2 difficulty modes, normal and heroic for this, and from what I can see there's a total of 8 stages of each, one of them unlocking each day for the first 8 days of the event. Simply just clearing the stages earns you Eerie Ambers, which grants you progress towards unlocking the Halloween Pumpkin Mask, which is the main big reward for this event, and you also earn a solid amount of Mobius clusters along the way. On top of that, the candy you collect each run, which by the way is fully farmable, it's not time gated at all, so you can farm that to your heart's content, can be used to synthesize these candy buckets. It looks like we can make a total of 20 buckets during the event, and the big thing about these is each one guarantees a season 1 engram plus a random amount of bright dust. This is absolutely huge if you're still trying to finish your seasonal emblem page before the season ends, so make sure you guys get all 20 before the event ends. Okay, so before we get into the rest of the patch notes, I really want to talk about the Seasonal Dawnbreaker Seal because they made some massive changes that weren't included in the patch notes, and I think people are going to be really happy about this. So if you've been chasing the seal this season, you know that it has 2 parts. First, you earn the seal, and then you can gild it by completing the second set of achievements. One thing that people complained about a lot is the fact that the first part of the seal involved getting one of the exotic Shadow Shaper cards from Season 1. So they actually changed which cards count towards that seasonal exotic card progress. They added Hellhest and Rossi 11, so if you got either of those cards already, then you automatically complete this. If you haven't gotten either of those cards, Rossi 11 is still in the card vendor right now, so you can go and buy him for 100 tokens. But that's not even the biggest thing they changed. The other thing people were really complaining about is that once you earn that first part of the seal, in order to gild it, you had to spend 2100 pinnacle energy after earning the seal. And since that pinnacle is capped at 120 a day, if you just earned it today or even yesterday, even with spending silver on pinnacle, you wouldn't have enough to earn it by the end of the season. They just silently patched this requirement. It now counts all pinnacle energy spent throughout the entire season, not just after you earn the seal. That means every bit of pinnacle you spent since the start of season 1 now counts towards this gilding progress. This is honestly massive. So many people I know were complaining that they weren't going to be able to get the gilded version of the seal because they didn't have enough time to spend all that pinnacle energy. And this just goes to show that the devs are really listening and paying attention to what the community's complaining about. I love to see this, and I'm one of those people that now is going to be able to gild the seal because of this change. Alright, let's move on to the Season 2 preview. So they dropped this version preview, and this is really all the information we have about it so far. But as you can see, it looks like there's going to be a new Gauntlet Blitz map. On top of that, they finally confirmed the next character, which is going to be Maru. If you haven't seen anything about her from the beta, she's actually a Void Spread character, and I think this is going to be pretty interesting because if they follow what they've done, the new Calamity Ops and the new Expanse is likely going to be Void Spread themed, so this should see her getting a lot of action, and maybe we see Gwyn getting in some of those high-end comps as well. I'm really excited for Maru, and I'll definitely drop like an overall video about her once they drop more details about her and I can show some stuff off. On top of that, they announced the name of the new seasonal pact, which is going to be Loner's Compass, so I'm excited to see more information about that. And lastly, they teased the new exotic weapon, which will likely be Maru's best in slot. It's called Dvergar's Drill, and you can see they dropped a few skins for it. It looks like a primary light grenade launcher. I'm really excited for this because I love using Ikora's primary grenade launcher a lot already, so I'm really excited to see an exotic version of this weapon slot. This is all the information we have so far about Season 2, but I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, and as soon as we get more information, I'll be sure to bring it to you guys. All right, next up, the patch notes mentioned some shop updates. So it looks like they added Season of Daybreak engrams to the shop. It costs 600 silver for 5 of them, which I think is way too expensive. 600 silver is not a small amount of silver, and there's so many ways to earn these engrams already. The conversion just doesn't make sense to me. That being said, it's nice to at least have the option in the case that you really get unlucky and you just need that last slot for your emblem. At least you have an option to be able to get it so that all that hard work didn't go to nothing. The other thing they added that I'm actually much more excited about is they added Artifactual Essence to the shop for Shifting Gates. It looks like it's at a weekly limit of 20, but 2x each, so it looks like we can get 40 Artifactual Essence every week now from Shifting Gates, and it's cheap enough that we can afford it with the 1 weekly run they give us for free. I think this is massive because it gives players another way to really push those artifacts, so I could see myself farming this a little bit more even outside of the weekly free run. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the major updates for patch 1030. Between the seal fix and the new event, I feel like this is one of the biggest patches that Destiny Rising has had so far. I'm personally really happy about this patch because I feel like the devs are really showing that they're listening to the community about their complaints. The Dawnbreaker Seal, on top of that, the rewards are getting better for the events. That much has been clear. The game's still not perfect. I think they still need to really focus on incandescent clusters and trying to sort that all out because I know a lot of people are hurting on that end. But either way, I think it's a step in the right direction, and week after week, NetEase is showing that they're actually trying to improve the game. Let me know if you guys already had your Gilded Seal or if this new stealth fix saved you. I'm curious how many people already had it completed and how many are really happy about this change too. I make videos like this every week, so if you guys liked it, please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.